Alright, so this is how pretty white girls think. I'm gonna scroll back a few. This is with Joanna Taylor. Um, alright. I was trying to explain to her how panic attacks work. Unfortunately, it was all in texting. Now, by this point in time, it was pretty difficult to get people to talk. It was all texting. Meanwhile, by this point in time, we've already talked about how texting fucking sucks. I typed, I will be stuck having a panic attack until I know I am not screwed, on top of the panic attack I am having nonstop. I hate this. Basically, what was happening is that I needed to go see my therapist in Nebraska, and I didn't have the money. I only had 4 days to get there. My vehicle wasn't working, and I'd already called everybody that I knew trying to get a ride. I was pretty dedicated to seeing my therapist, mostly because I got to see the lady who helped. Her name is Tamara. Anyway, so Joanna typed back, but you're not screwed. You have 4 days to get there, so you were able to stop having the panic attack on top of the panic attack. Do you have your car? I typed, it doesn't work that way. She typed, why? You can make it work that way. No, it doesn't work that way, lady. I typed back, it doesn't work that way either. She typed, it's scientifically proven that it does work that way. I typed, first, it would take a lot of explanation. Second, that explanation contains actual scientific studies. Magic is not science. Wishing doesn't work, and texting makes it worse. See, now that's the thing, is that I type 10 words per fucking minute. There's a lot of stuff that's important, like physical interaction, or hearing someone's voice, being close to someone that you feel comfortable with, people who are familiar to you. These are important things. If you don't have those things, you will get depressed, unless you're selfish like a bear. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, like I was trying to explain, but can't explain because I can't text fast enough. In order to have your brain drip that dopamine that it drips, there are certain things that are needed. And yes, social interaction is important. Now, for me, I'm not a pretty white girl. I don't just bat my eyes and get what I want. But she thinks it works that way. And that's the thing. Just like with Natalie. Just like with Alicia. They're pretty. They have no fucking clue. And they're pretty females. They definitely have no clue. They're pretty white females. They have no goddamn clue. She typed, Sean, it's not magic. It's scientifically proven that what we think is what we get. Really? Because right now I am thinking about, well, a hot fudge sundae. I don't have a hot fudge sundae, do I? Apparently, wishing doesn't fucking work. Anyway, she typed, Sean, it's not magic. It's scientifically proven that what we think is what we get. If you think I'm fucked, then you're fucked. If you think I am an awesome, intelligent human who always figured out how to make, how to make this happen in the past and I will do it again, then that is exactly what you get. The fact that you think it's magic is possibly the reason why you don't try it. With all due respect, I tried working. That works better than fucking wishing. Work works better than wishing. Pretty words don't do shit for anybody but white girls. Sorry, pretty white girls. She typed, it's not just say those things, it's actually believe them. Lady, I believe that busting my ass would get me somewhere. I typed, Jesus, this is exactly my point. She typed, and it's not fucking easy. It's one of the hardest things some people do in their lives, but it works, and that is a fact. 1% of our life is chosen for us, 99% is what we make it out to be. But that 1% varies so drastically. That 1% determines where we were born and who our parents are. As you know, you can have a huge effect on the rest of our lives if we let it. I asked her to stop typing at that point. I'm not meaning to overwhelm you, just help. But it seems you won't really let me help much in ways I know how. Bitch, pretty words don't help anyone. They're just pretty fucking words. And I don't mean any disrespect by that, but yes, pretty white girl, those are pretty words. I needed to hear a human fucking voice, not be overwhelmed by typing. And she already, obviously, by this point, knows that typing overwhelms me. I can't explain any of this shit in the 10 minutes that it takes me to fucking type that when I could explain it in 2 fucking minutes if she would call. But no, she's not capable at this point. Anyway, she typed, I'm not meaning to overwhelm you, just help. But it seems you won't really let me help much in the ways I know how. Well, I'm sorry, but, for a pretty white girl, I'm sure that that's helpful. Just promise me you will keep pushing and survive because our world is pretty well fucked up, pretty well fucked without the amazing things inside of your mind coming to reality. So stay alive. Fuck you, JoJo. I needed a friend, not pretty fucking words. It doesn't matter what's in my mind when I'm the only one doing the fucking work. When you have people there in your life, you get to see Bear every day. You got to see Janine every day. You got to see a lot of people. And I was stuck not getting to see any of them. Your pretty words didn't do a goddamn thing to change that. Anyway, so I typed to her, seriously, stop typing. You haven't heard a word I have to say, and you were going off on me. Typing does not work. She typed, I'm not going off in the slightest. I am reading everything you are saying. Obviously not. And responding the only way I know how. Yes, with bullshit. With bullshit. If you wish hard enough, it'll happen. Right. She typed, but I will stop now. I hope you read what I said and take it to heart. You are a genius and we need you. Much love, and I hope you make it out there. I typed, I need to talk to a human being. I typed 2 fucking words a minute. Stop typing and call me, or just stop typing. Like, seriously. This is probably the biggest issue that I have with people. Stop fucking typing. By the time I finally do get to talk to somebody, I talk for an hour. She typed, much love and light to you, Sean. Oh yeah, that really helps. I gave her a thumbs up. She typed, can't call right now, and you asked me to stop, so that is exactly what I did. I put another thumbs up. And then she typed, we love you, Sean. Heart, no matter what, you are family. And then I missed a call from her. She called at 3:13 a.m. So I typed back, sorry I missed your call. She typed back to me, you're all good. I'm sorry I have not called again. By the way, this is a few days later. We are working hard and are about to be in an awesome position so we can actually give you the assistance you need to do the amazing things you want. I know it's hard to believe, so I have stopped talking about it to people and just waited until I actually have money and things to show for it. We love you, Sean. As I said, you're more than a friend, you're a family, and we are so close to making sure our family is set. Yeah, well, when Natalie disappeared, I didn't have a place to go, and Joanna was one of the first people to ditch me. I typed, I need friends in real life. I don't have any of those. I travel to see people who can't hear me and refuse to listen. That's not friendship. It's a waste of resources that aren't mine to begin with. I need a friend in person who gives a shit in person. Come to see me in person. Talks to me in person. And I have zero of those. Zero. She typed, "We will talk in person soon. Are you in Boulder?" I typed Denver. "My car is broken. I have no money to fix it. I need to be in Nebraska by the 1st, then back to Denver by next Friday. Then back to Nebraska by the 8th. And if I don't, I get no help. The help I need, they can't provide. If I don't go, it fucks me." She typed, "How much money do you need?" I typed back, "No idea. I don't even have gas." And then I typed back, 80 for gas, no idea for my steering column. Because my steering column was fucked up. By the way, this is July of 2017. She typed, "Try and figure out how much it is to replace or fix it. We might be able to help you." See, everybody thinks that throwing money at it's going to fucking fix it. No, I haven't seen my older brother in over a year by this point. And every time I go to Boulder, I'm getting harassed and threatened by this point. And I've already been assaulted for going to Boulder by this point. People keep thinking that telling me about money is going to fix it. Well, they don't ever send that money. They don't ever show up with that money. Matter of fact, oftentimes they offer money, I show up, and nothing happens. I just wasted my resources to go earn some money, and I didn't get any money. It sucks. Anyway, I typed back, "KK, I need to find a ride to Nebraska and fast, like yesterday fast. No luck finding a ride, haven't torn into my steering wheel yet." Now, mind you, I got a pretty fucked up back, and getting into a position to even work on the steering wheel or even see it is a pain in the ass. I got the vehicle from David and Laura Nelson, so I was trying to get a hold of them to figure out how to fix it. I didn't figure that out until after Natalie was already dead. She typed, "I will see what I can do. Sending you love, man." I gave her a thumbs up. I typed back, "A new steering rack will cost $140. That's the knockoff brand. Scrapyards here either don't have them or want too much. Only found one used. They want $120, plus I have to remove it myself. It's a long walk. It's in Boulder." She typed, "I have some things to take care of today. Where are you at?" I typed Inglewood, way south Denver. Apparently it's Sheridan, though. Ken and Leah live in Sheridan, not Inglewood. But they told me they lived in Inglewood. So that's where the confusion comes in. Jojo typed back, "I will have the funds in a few weeks. I am waiting for a few things to process. I know words don't mean much to you, but I hope you are able to get there tomorrow. If not, we can figure out how to get you assistance. Love you, man." See, it's all just pretty words. It's just pretty words. If you wish hard enough. No, I had to work my ass off to try to find a fucking ride. And it still didn't happen. Her pretty words didn't mean a damn bit of fucking difference. I typed, "I am so screwed. It's not your fault I am freaking. I hope you know that." "There's road construction on the street my car is parked on. I need to move it before it gets towed. No ride. Everyone is gone or broke." She typed, "We love you, Sean. You are all good. We can help after 6 o'clock. She finally called me. It was 4 minutes and 7 seconds. And then I called her back. It was 7 minutes 49 seconds. And then I missed a call from her. She typed, "Hey, so we are coming out there tonight. Just send us the address." And then she called me and I missed it. And then I called her. We talked for 9 minutes and 6 seconds. Then I called her. I think I left a message because it says 30 seconds. By this time, we're at August 2nd, 2017. I missed a call from her. She typed, "Call us when you get a chance. Smiley face, and so sorry we have been running around all day. We can still drive you tonight. And we actually did go to Nebraska. I typed, hi, I fell asleep. Is it too late? I called her. It was 1:44. I sent her Ken and Leah's address. She typed, thank you. We were running a bit behind, so we will be there more around 9 p.m. I gave her a thumbs up. She typed, still unloading. We will be there more around 9:30, 10 p.m. I'm sorry. I typed KK. You close? She typed, I think we are here. I am pretty sure I am parked across the street. And then, of course, she called me. It's August 3rd, and it's after midnight. I missed a call from her. I missed another call from her at 7:42 p.m. And then I called her. It was 2 minutes and 54 seconds. She typed, hey, I'm so sorry I have not called at all. How are you tonight? I typed, not dead. I'm back in Nebraska trying to find a ride back to Colorado. Might have one for Friday. She typed, good. I'm happy to hear it. We were able to get to Nebraska, but when we got there, I had forgotten my keys back at Ken and Leah's. So instead of JoJo and Derek staying the night, I basically just slept outside until the maintenance man came by. His name is David. I typed, so much for plans. The government fucks it up a lot. She typed, what do you mean? I typed, can you pick me up in Nebraska and take me to Denver? I have gas money. She typed, I think I might be able to when I have to get an oil change and put coolant and brake fluid in my car, but I will have the money to do it in the next few days. Now, see, that's useful stuff. That's useful stuff. Now, as far as me being able to fix my car, if I'd have had a decent back, I'd have been able to get underneath there and fix it no problem once I realized what the issue was. But I had to call David and Laura Nelson to find out what the hell was going on with it. David explained to me that it just gets loose once in a while, so I superglued the shit out of it. But, of course, that's a while after what we're typing up here. I typed, any day, sooner the better. She typed, I will try to make it happen. You should hit me back up tomorrow night and I will know more. I typed, KK, I will be fine if you were here now, so any time between now and when you can get here is fine. She typed, I'm confused. I typed, I'm done here. Been here a week too long already. This is September 8th, by the way, 2017. She typed, I will do my best, bro, but in the meantime, posting insulting, upsetting things on Facebook is not a way to get anyone to help you. For me, I can take some shit. Alright, let me see. For me, I can take some shit. You could say a lot to me and I would still help you out and call you a friend, but most are not like that. I type, most aren't friends. I don't sugarcoat shit. I have severe panic attacks and too much time alone. I get your point, but at this point, I post to feel better. I have nobody to talk to. I am lucky to have Facebook to bitch at. See, at this point, basically, I don't have anybody talking to me. Everybody's fucking texting. And I'm severely fucking frustrated with people going out of their way to take everything wrong in texting. And I'm like, you know what? I can do the same fucking thing. And, yeah, I mean, at that point, I hadn't been able to go to Boulder and see my friends without being harassed, threatened, or assaulted for, well, almost a year. Actually, this is September, this is, so that would be over a year. She typed, it makes you feel better to help people fuck you, kill me? I love you, Sean. In no way am I angry or upset. I just want to see you get some assistance. Well, shit, I've been trying. I typed no, it makes the panic less hell than having no outlet. And yeah, I had a grand total of Facebook or nothing. Yeah, it fucking sucked. I can either bitch at Facebook where at least I can get a word in, or I can text to people who are going to take everything wrong and type me pretty fucking words. Like, if you wish in one hand, it'll totally fill up faster than the shit hand. It don't work that way. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Well, I have no birds. Anyway, she typed, I see. So, what if we got you a journal and you could post on Facebook sometimes, but mostly vent and get release on paper? No, I need friends in person. You get to see your friends in person, JoJo. You get to see your family in person, JoJo. Writing it on fucking paper makes me want to blow my goddamn head off. I typed, I have paper. It aggravates me greatly to write or type because I need someone to listen. It takes too much out of me for me to write to nobody. Talking to a brick wall is more effective than a journal for me. She typed, but you're a genius and your writings could be read for years to come by many, many people. We need your mind in paper. I typed, I need my mind back first. Like, seriously, this pretty white girl isn't understanding that she has people there every day in person that she gets to see. She gets to go to places that she's familiar with. She gets to see familiar people. And she's not getting assaulted for it. She's not getting called a stalker or a child molester or a rapist. And later on, a murderer. Fuck those people. Anyway, she typed, you will get it back, for it's still in there somewhere. It never left you. More pretty fucking words. And that's the point. When people don't take the time to listen, all they do is type pretty fucking shit. Like it's going to help. No, your pretty words are not going to fix my problem. I typed, I have $100 for gas. I can't make this panic attack stop without Maddie and Natalie's help. I finally have enough money to get Vicodin enough to end it. I need my pain to stop, and it won't. Not ever. At least with the Vicodin, my pain will stop. September 10th. This is my brother's birthday. Jamie and her son are here. They're taking me to South Dakota around noon, so it will be a few before I get to Colorado. I hope it helps me because it hurts people for me to be how I am. I am in good hands, though. And that's the point. I didn't get to see my friends or family for a whole fucking year. I mean, basically, I'm doing everything that I can so that I can try to see people who don't treat me like shit. But I went over to Derek and Janine's, and Derek was having a very flustered day. And he was very streamy that day. And I was very flustered too. And my words didn't connect 100% perfectly. And he spent 3 days yelling at me. Which ultimately resulted in who the fuck knows. So I basically went up to see Jamie and the boy to say goodbye before killing myself. Jamie knew what I was up there for. She typed, I hope so. Joanna typed, I hope so too, sweetheart. We need you alive and well. So much love to you, Sean. I'm so sorry I could not make it out there sooner. See, I just needed somebody to fucking hang out with once in a great fucking while. But that's the thing. I mean, she gets downtime. I typed, it's okay, you were good. She typed, I'm happy you get to see family. I typed, I need Maddie and Natalie to talk to me. They won't. I am not in South Dakota to fix my head. I am here to say goodbye to the boy and his mom. I can't feel like this forever. I have the money for Vicodin now. Problem is, it was James Golden who came to pick me up at the Boulder station, so He didn't have any Vicodin, and even if he did, he wouldn't have sold it to me. I typed, I am stuck in hell. It's until Natalie talks to me. It's obvious I can't fix it. I will be in Colorado to say goodbye soon. I was so fucking pissed off by this point. I mean, literally, Maddie had been a complete and total fucking cunt. Alicia had been a complete and total fucking cunt. The least of my worries at that point was fucking anybody else's bullshit. At that point, Joanna, who gets to see her boyfriend every fucking day, and I don't get to see anybody I know on any fucking day. I got lucky and I got to see Jamie and the boy. But by that point, I mean, hell, it was fucking stupid is what it was. And while I was there, that's when I stomped on that phone, by the way. She typed, what do you mean goodbye? Are you going to kill yourself with Vicodin? I typed, yes. I have $1,000 in my pocket. That's enough to pay the folks who helped me back and still get the Vicodin. She typed, so what's your plan? So that's your plan, pay people back and die? For one, I'm sure all those people rather you spend that money on you so you can get better. Use the Vicodin as a temporary medication to help with the panic attacks and keep surviving like the warrior you are. These are not pretty words, they are the truth. No, those are pretty goddamn words, you fucking idiot. Those are exactly pretty fucking words. I don't get to go hang out with any of my friends because Natalie won't tell the truth. Maddie won't tell the truth. Alicia won't tell the truth. Yes, I need those people to be my friend just for one fucking day to pretend that I am a human being and ask these people to fucking stop. Anyway, so she typed back. I typed back, I need Virginia out of my head. I need Natalie for that. I need to be held. I need someone other than Natalie for that. I need someone consistent in my life. I never had that. It's because people think that pretty words are going to fucking fix shit. Pretty words in texting. What the fuck? She typed, and I'm sure you will find it. You do not need her even though your mind tells you that. Find. With all due respect, yes, I needed Natalie to ask these people to stop. Yes, I needed Natalie or Maddie to come forward and get these people to stop. And since Maddie Boa has a big-ass fucking crush on Natalie and Alicia, yes, Natalie is the person who could have put a stop to all of this. But JoJo isn't understanding any of this, and it's all in texting, and I'm having panic attacks because it's all in fucking texting. I typed, I do need her to help stop my panic attack. I need her to call off the dogs, and I need it now. I tried everything else. The number of people who continue to fuck with me over her goddamned opinion just makes me want to tear them in half. I would rather be dead than listen to people who won't hear me. People who won't try to understand but keep telling me how to think and feel. They have people in their lives. I have nobody in my life. Nobody at all who is consistent. After 36 years, I am tired of kids who have that telling me I don't need it. She typed, people are still talking shit to you about that? I typed back, not just talking shit, that I can handle. Having my life and my family threatened, being spat on and assaulted, those parts. My head is fucked. She typed, who is saying those things? I typed, you want the whole list? Fact is, Natalie could stop it. She won't. Just by talking to me, she could end at least part of the hell she put me through. Natalie needs to tell them to stop. JoJo typed, I would love a list just to know. Yes. Heart. I typed, there's about 60, starting with Tim Beeson, Maverick, and Maddie. She typed Maddie Boa. Maverick is a little fuck and nothing to worry about. Is he still talking to you? I typed, fuck no, he ain't. If I see him, I expect him to keep his word. Yes, maid boy, which I actually meant Maddie Boa. When I hurt my back, Natalie and Maddie were the only people to show they give a shit. Lost them both over a series of shitty situations and wasn't worth talking to. Yet they have no problems with telling 400 people what a piece of shit I am. And then I typed Maddie Boa, not Maid Boy. Jojo typed back, not okay in the slightest. I really feel the need to do something about this. I am really good at talking to people and I am on good terms with Maddie. They must simply not understand what the fuck they are creating. I typed, Maddie wasn't there in Virginia. I wanted to take her with, but probation wouldn't let her. I miss her so much, I don't want to care about her. I just can't stop loving once I start. I am angry at how I have been treated, but I don't want to hurt her. I want to hug her and tell her I miss her, and I hate crying over her. I hate that it was a phone that ruined everything. She typed, I feel you, sweetheart. Maddie is a good person and we talk sometimes. She just doesn't realize, and I think I can help. No, because see, by this point, Maddie had already pulled all the same fucking pretty word bullshit. Well, not quite. Basically, she tried to tell me that she was in rehab. And me, actually giving a shit about Maddie, I wanted her to get clean. So yeah, I continued to take the abuse for a good long while. And then I finally got back with her. I was like, hey, you need to fucking knock this shit off. I typed, I wish you could have helped on my birthday. I lost too many people since then. It's not the threats or meanness that bother me, it's the reminder of the loss they represent. She typed, well, maybe you have not fully lost all of them. I don't think you fully lost Maddie. I typed, I didn't do anything to lose Maddie. I got sold of her on my way out of Virginia. She wouldn't talk to me, called me creepy. 8 months of hell. She could have tried at any point to care. She went out of her way not to. Natalie didn't keep her word. I didn't choose that. She was going to kill herself, and the next day she ran her car into a telephone pole, so I left for Virginia. Now I get treated like shit in the only place I ever called home, and that would be Boulder, Colorado, by the way. I typed, I tried to talk, but if it's not one-on-one, nobody listens. Like the ride to Nebraska, I was completely overwhelmed by being interrupted nonstop by you and Derek, and I never got to say what I needed to. Here I am now texting, which makes it worse. But it's all I got. I got a new phone so I can call folks, but I have no numbers and I need someone to talk to. But it's midnight and I really wish I had Vicodin enough to kill myself. I tried calling her. She didn't answer. I typed, I hate typing. Everything comes out wrong. She typed, I'm so sorry, Sean. We are about to go to sleep. Don't worry, you're all good. Neither of them know what the fuck is up or down or left or right. I'm sorry people are shitty sometimes. We should talk on the phone tomorrow. I typed, I'm sorry, I can't make it stop without Natalie. Good people are for shitting on. I finally have the cash for Vicodin. Fuck them both. I care about them enough to kill myself. If that makes them feel safe, so be it. She typed, that is a twisted view of reality, and if you take your life, you might as well be saying fuck you to me and every person you care about. If they cared about me, they would fucking call and they would fucking listen instead of this pretty word bullshit. Every person who cares about you. Take the Vicodin for pain in small dosages, but I swear to God, if you fucking do this, I will personally make them all know what the fuck they did, and trust me, life will not be easy for them with or without me reminding them. I am already going to speak with them. I have a good feeling I can fix this. I typed, me feeling this way isn't a choice. I can't make it stop. I am pretty sure I have brain damage from not sleeping and puking up everything. If you can't help, don't take it personal. It's not your fault I hurt. She types, so you just accepted this as your life? Do nothing to change it because you again and again tell yourself it's impossible? That's the point, bitch. I have been trying to change it. I have been trying to get help. I've been trying to see my fucking therapist. And by the way, by this point in it, it looks like it's still September. I'm fairly certain of that. September 12th. Most of that 6 screens worth is from September 12th. 7 screens worth. It wasn't that I was telling myself it's impossible. It's that I'd already talked to the police. I'd already gotten a hold of Maddie. I'd already gotten a hold of Alicia. I'd already gotten a hold of Natalie. I mean, Jesus fuck. I'm trying to get these people to tell these fuckers to leave me alone so I can go to Boulder and see my friends and family. Of course, by this point, it was already too fucking late now, wasn't it? She typed, well, nothing is impossible, and if you just fucking stay alive long enough for me to prove it to you, that would be fucking awesome, because it is possible. Really? Because Natalie's fucking dead now. I typed, no, and as much as I want to scream right now, I know you're only getting it wrong because it's texting. I won't kill myself here, Jojo. The boy lives here. And that's right. Jamie's son is still my favorite person on the planet. She types, Sean, it has nothing to do with texting. You need love, human contact, good food, and a safe place to sleep. Duh! Fucking duh! And I'd been doing my best to try to get that. That is exactly what I needed when I left Virginia. Not pretty fucking words. Plenty of water and maybe some exercise. Everyone needs that. To be happy and healthy, those are the things we need. Fucking duh! I've been saying this! And I fucking intend to fight with every fucking ounce of my being to make sure every ducking human on planet Earth and beyond has love, water, food, and shelter, so stay alive. I type, you don't have to worry until I am back in Colorado. I know 0 drug dealers here. Yes, it is texting that fucks shit up, which is why I try to talk. She typed, well, we should be able to talk soon. I typed KK. She typed, so much love to you, sweetheart. Sleep if you can. I hope you will. I typed, I went to Virginia to stop Natalie from killing herself. How fucked up is that? I typed, my texting broken? It says you were on, but I have 3 messages not delivered notifications. And yeah, that fucking sucked too. I called Joanna. It lasted 2 minutes and 27 seconds. No, she didn't answer. I typed, I got a ticket to Virginia, going to Elliot's coffee shop in Norfolk for my birthday. It was the last place I was able to feel loved. Good place as any to end my pain. That wasn't a very well thought out plan. See, because I had planned on going there to Elliot's Coffee Grounds and getting some Vicodin once I got there. It didn't occur to me. This is how fucked up my head was by that point. It didn't occur to me that I don't know any drug dealers in Virginia either. She typed, man, why? Why would you do that to yourself? I understand you want to die. Why would you go to the very place that has driven you crazy for the last year? It wasn't that place that drove me crazy. It was not being able to see my friends or family in fucking person where it mattered. I typed, I've been holding on by a string since before you met me. Natalie didn't make me want to kill myself. Jamie did 8 years ago. Natalie just took my hope away. Don't hurt them for it, please. Because she had typed something earlier about making their lives hell. And I didn't want that. I wanted them to be happy and stop pretending like I would hurt them. Anyway, Jojo typed back, I don't hurt anyone, Sean, but you are hurting yourself and them by making that choice. I typed, I need the pain to stop, Jojo. No ticket to anywhere. I am too stupid to figure out a prepaid credit card, and I can't find your number on my phone. That really pissed me off. She typed, hey, I'm sorry, man. I have been running around all day. I have to work early in the morning again. I should be able to talk tonight, like I said, but if for some reason I fall asleep or something, I'm really sorry, and we can talk tomorrow. I typed, I will be outside just shortly. Broke my foot. Takes a few to walk outside. That was on September 13th. On October 18th, 2017, that's my birthday, Jojo typed at me. She typed, we love you, Sean. Are you still in Colorado? I typed, yes, I am still in Colorado. Nobody came to see me. Nobody called me. It's like nobody actually gives a fuck. October 24th. Tell you what, go fuck yourself. You won't help me die and can't help me with Natalie and Maddie and can't find the time to call in 5 fucking weeks. And it had been 5 weeks. Fuck you. You're a perfect example of why I want to be dead. I mean, seriously, it's all fucking texting and it's all pretty fucking words and she's not understanding the situation and I can't type it fucking fast enough. On October 27th, I typed, you see how fucked my head is from not having people to talk to? Everything pisses me off. I hate being here. I hate having to beg for a phone call. I hate typing. I hate everything right now. I just want it all to stop. She typed, my number is, and sent me her number. I am literally working every day to change the face of this planet and the human race. Well, duh, that's the same thing I've been doing. She typed, I am working for you and everyone I love to be happy and healthy and loved. It's bigger than you or me. We love you, Sean. You are one of the strongest people I know, and I admire you and your genius mind so much. Soon we will have more than enough money to get you your land and people who love you around you. You don't have to believe me. I will show you with action. I typed, you were going to call me 5 weeks ago. You were going to have coffee with me, too. If you can't find time in 5 weeks to call, then don't say you will call. Don't pretend you have time to travel for coffee if you can't find 5 minutes when your phone is in your pocket. I have 0 people to talk to, and texting stresses me out to no fucking end. How the hell can I type that to you 30 fucking times and you still don't fucking get it? It fucking hurts to read your shit when you can't even make 5 minutes in 5 fucking weeks to call. I am in fucking hell by myself. You have 0 goddamn clue what the fuck that feels like. 0. I see how hard you tried to call me. 0 people tried to call in the last 5 weeks. 0. This is exactly why I want to kill myself. Way to show you care. Nobody else called me either. November 4th, 2017. I have the time to call, but I don't have the time to have a long conversation. Normally, when we have talked in the past, I feel really bad having to cut you off and end the conversation. They're short conversations. 2, 3, 9 minutes for the longest one. They're not very long conversations. We had a long conversation once while I was in South Dakota. I listened to her tell me pretty white girl bullshit for about 30 minutes, and I was trying to explain the situation, but every time I started talking, she's got the pretty white girl bullshit. Meanwhile, the reason that I'm suicidal is because I don't get to see any of my loved ones. I can't go to Boulder without being threatened or assaulted or being blown off by people who pretend they care, like Pierre or Ryan. Anyway, normally when we have talked in the past, I feel really bad for having to cut you off and end the conversation. If we do have a long conversation, I'd rather it be in person, and I can schedule that. I'm sorry, Sean. I'd been trying to schedule it for 5 fucking weeks. When are we going to have coffee? I typed, in order for us to set up an appointment to have coffee, you can call and set it up. Takes 2 minutes, or 3 weeks by text, apparently. Not a fucking rocket science. So you didn't talk to me the last 6 weeks because you expected it to be a long conversation? It's taken 3 weeks to not set up having coffee with texting. 2 minutes in 3 weeks is too much because you have an expectation. Instead of assuming, fucking call me. Don't fucking text me, god fucking damn it. I called her, she missed it. I called her, she missed it. She typed, Sean, you made it pretty clear that you did not think coffee was possible. See? Assuming. No, call me! Fuck. She typed, Sean, you made it pretty clear that you did not think coffee was possible. I misunderstood that we were still setting up a time for coffee. You seem angry and upset with me. Yes, 6 fucking weeks of that. So therefore, I waited for you to contact me again or for things to chill out. Now you are basically saying fuck you to me for being busy and working to change the fucking world. I love you, man, and always will. If you were able to have coffee, tell me a time in which it can work for you, and I will call to let you know when and where. I typed, Jojo, I am frustrated because you are still texting me knowing how much it hurts. It doesn't take much to call somebody. It doesn't. She typed, I cannot just choose a place, and I understand you need a phone call. I am sorry I cannot give that to you in this moment. I typed, when can you call for 2 minutes to set up coffee? She typed, I'm sorry it hurts for you to text and receive texts, but that is what I am able to do right now. I really hope you can understand and respect that. I would like for you to tell me when works for you. I can call when I have a moment, and I have no idea when that will be. That's the life I am living right now. I typed, no, I cannot respect that because it's been nothing but frustrating miscommunications, and a 2 minute phone call is not impossible in 6 weeks. I am frustrated because you take everything wrong, and it's because you won't call me. If you can't set up 2 minutes to talk, how are you going to find the time for coffee? And no, if you respected me, you would stop typing until you can call. She typed, then I will stop typing and call when the time is right. Love you, bro. I gave her a thumbs up. And then, November 11th, I got fed up with waiting. I mean, obviously. I typed, no, don't ever call. It's obvious leaving me hanging is your thing. I am done with your empty words. I mean, seriously, a whole fucking year of that pretty white girl bullshit is too much. I love you, Sean. I am sorry and I'm here for you. That was on December 30th, after Natalie disappeared. I typed, told you I needed a one-on-one. I have no place to go, and I still need a one-on-one. People are so mean. Cops cleared me last night. Folks still threatening me. Then she missed a call from me. Yep. And then she ignored me until March 29th. She typed morning. I typed went to Fort Collins, but court was in Loveland. Might have a warrant. Fuck it. She typed sending love. I wish I could help. I work all day. I typed it's okay, not your fault. November 5th. I typed tough fight. November 7th. This is of last year, of course. I sent her my new number. She typed the attachment is unavailable. Sending love your way always. I gave her a thumbs up and typed it's supposed to be my phone number and sent her my phone number again. I typed kill me please. This is December 22nd of last year. Your pretty words didn't get Maddie to put a stop to it. For 2 goddamn years you treated me like shit by typing instead of listening. I explained how much texting fucks me up. You made every excuse not to call. If you were my friend, you would have made an effort to call. You are a pretty white girl who didn't have to go through this hell. So it's my fault for asking. If you gave a shit, you would have called, but you didn't. You fucking ditched me like a dirty fucking diaper. Go to fucking hell. And then I found out that Janine died, so I typed to her yesterday, I keep reposting the GoFundMe page. Hug Bear for me. Pretty white girls with boyfriends. Yeah. Yeah, that really pisses me off. See, while I'm spending an entire fucking year in hell with people just texting me pretty fucking words and then telling me I'm not allowed to post on my own fucking Facebook. Fuck you. If you were my fucking friend, you would have made the time. People show how much they care by the time that they make for you. I made plenty of time. Problem is, I wasn't getting any of that time back. The time that I made for Peer, I didn't get back. The time that I made to text with these people, I didn't get back. The time that I made for Ryan, I didn't get back. The resources that I wasted to go see those people, I didn't get back. Going to see Ryan, Ryan wanted to see me. He told me he had gas money. I let him know that I couldn't get there without gas. He said that he'd be there. I showed up, and just like with Peer, 3 days later, Ryan finally gets back to me to treat me like shit. I was nice to these people, but they went out of their way not to understand, and it fucking killed me. Like, seriously, these people all have people in person. They're not getting how important that is.